tsconfig.json file. So this is particularly used to compile our TypeScript code and to run the code. So the question arises like, why without tsconfig.json file we were previously able to run the code, and that to which too much without any error. So this is because like Playwright is designed so that for the beginner friendly. Okay, so whenever a beginner without setting up the configuration or without setting up the compilation from TypeScript to Node.js or TypeScript to JavaScript, the VS Code automatically converts this code. And also, as Playwright is written is in Node.js engine, so Node.js automatically process that, so we don't need to configure specifically tsconfig.json file. But this is for beginners, or this is for like doing basic amount of stuff. But what this misses is like, if we are missing onto tsconfig.json file, because there is no type safety. Also it doesn't without tsconfig.json, whatever the configuration is, it takes it as it is. It doesn't check for type safety or like compile time checks which we having, or the specified configuration it doesn't go to. So this causes error in our production grade code of automation. So in our machine, it without tsconfig.json file we are able to run it without any runtime error or without any type check. But if we are using oops, and if we are making a production grade framework for TypeScript Playwright, so tsconfig.json file in allows us to set the required standards for the code, and also it allows us to like check particularly like whether this code is type safe or not. Also it checks for like null checks which may appear during runtime. So to avoid runtime failures in compile time only, this file allows us to map like this error has been happened in the compile time only, so that our tests run smoothly and without any errors or any failures in the script does not happen. Let's discuss few of the compiler options or few of the terms here. First of one is like target. So this is after compilation of a TypeScript code ES22, it will go to this particular JavaScript. Okay, and it also makes us to use await async functionality in Playwright, as we have seen it. Now here the module resolution is node, so this allows our package to go through the node modules. So code understand like we need to go to this node modules. Okay, then there is a strict true, okay, and no implicit any true. So this ensures that we are not randomly taking any of the type. Like if we need to specifically mention like whether this particular variable is of string type, or like whether this particular object is of integer, so that we need to ensure. So if this is not explicitly set to as true, then it will randomly take any of the integer as string and all. So that you got it right. Now it will also check for if there is any null or undefined checks, so it will tell us in the compile time only.